everybody. If you're just coming in, I'm gonna do a live. I'm hoping to visit with everybody a little bit. That's my goal. Let's see if I can find a way to watch on my other channel. I need to mute that, but that's my thing, my announcement that I'm live. All right, I'm muting that one so I can watch it. Okay. Hopefully some people join us. We are going to start a new Dollar Tree diamond dot painting. I picked this up. I think it was $1.25 now, although my Dollar Tree is starting to go to like $5 items, and I don't really like it, but whatever. So we got this. We're going to open it up and start setting it up. Comes with all the dots. Let's see. I can read everything. Okay, a pen and a little tray, which those are really cheap and I don't like them. I use my own good pen. Stuff doesn't want to come out. Okay, there we go. Okay, the box is empty and ready for the trash. Okay, here's the painting. The last ones I did from Dollar Tree were on cardboard. This one is more of a canvas. So we have that. I should have probably opened it up ahead of time and flattened it out, but whatever. So directions with the colors. Let's see, they don't have the colors on there, but they're on this side of here. I pulled out these little containers to reuse, so I can just take my dots here and pour them into the containers. So that's what we're going to get started with. I thought about doing it ahead of time. I'm like, no, I'll just do it on the air. So this process is going to be getting them ready. First I'm going to cut them apart. Try not to open them as I do that. Hope everybody's having a good day. Please leave a thumbs up and say hi and all those good things. I don't know how long we'll stay on. I just thought we'd chat a little bit with people and work on this painting. We're in no rush. We can do it over several videos or whatever, but oh, now some of them are labeled ABC instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay then. Wait, we have 2 A's. I'm so confused now. I guess they're the same color because there's so much blue in the sky. I guess that must be it. They just give you 2 packs of them. Okay. That's okay. We'll put them all in one thing. I don't know what we're going to do the ABC stuff because I've labeled all my lids with numbers. Okay, so we're just going to open them up and put them in the thing. Here's number 1. Welcome in, guys. Please go ahead and make some comments so I know who's here. I'd love to talk with you. We're just putting these in the containers. Oh, I almost dumped them. Did you see that? I almost tipped it over. This set does not give us extra bags, I don't think. No, no extra bags. It has the wax and a tray and a cheapy pen, but I use my good pen. I like my good pen with the angled tip. Okay, so there's color number 1, which is part of the pink in the boot, I think. What did I do with number 2? There it is. Number 2. Oops, I should have taken the lid off first. I'm already dropping some on the table. That's not a good thing. I'll end up losing a bunch of them. This is going to take a few minutes, so I would love it if people would talk to me, tell me how you're doing. Number 3. So this is how I set up ahead of time before I do the actual diamond painting. I get everything ready ahead of time into the different containers. Here's number 4. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're setting up to do another Dollar Tree diamond dot painting. We're sorting out the beads, or the gems, or whatever you want to call them, into containers that I reuse over and over from different diamond dot paintings. Or I guess we shouldn't call them diamond dot unless they're actually the diamond dot brand, but diamond paintings. So we preset them all into containers. It makes it easier when I'm actually then working on it. So that was number 5. Is that a 6 or a 9? I think it's a 6 because I don't see a 9. They went through 8 and then did letters. So 1 through 8 and then A, B, C, and then another A. This is kind of a crazy system I made up, I guess. Alright. We're about half done putting these away. This won't take too long, just a couple minutes here. I guess I'd be pretty brave doing these on the air, because I probably would spill some at some point. In just a second, I'll show you again which painting we're going to work on. So all we have left is letters now, but this is the one we're going to do. It's just, I don't know what this is, like 7 by 7 or 8 by 8 square. I don't know. Let me get rid of my garbage here. Okay, so I'm going to have to, I have a marker over here. Okay, I'm going to have to relabel a couple of these, I guess. This, instead of 9, will be A, and this will be, look, maybe I can make it into a B. Watch this. B, and we will make this number 11 into C. Because why not, right? Okay, so A was actually 2 things full because there's so much in the sky. So all right, don't spill them. We'll open up the other one. I was supposed to work tonight at the auction house. I kind of help out at on a like once a week, but they have a live auction, and I go help out. But he called me off. He doesn't think it's going to be a big show auction, so he kind of cuts down on the number of people coming to it, working at it. So we're kind of like half volunteers, but we get a little bit of money kind of thing. Okay, one left to put in the packet, in the container. Oops. It's kind of satisfying to pour them in there. There's one I lost out of it. Pull to the edge of the table, and now he's in. Okay, so we have sorted them all into the containers. I'm going to take some of the plastic off here. I think I'll just kind of cut and do a section off of the plastic right off the top. I think that would be the easiest way to do it. It's not, this one's not sectioned. Like some of them are kind of like pre-cut where you can just kind of tear it off. You know, this is from the Dollar Tree. It's not pre-sectioned. So I'm going to just peel it back a little bit and cut a section of it off. I think it's just, sometimes too, if you peel it back, it'll help it lay flat when you put it back down a little bit. See, it does seem to be doing that. It does seem to be helping it lay flat a little bit in that area. I'm not really picking a particular spot. I'm just gonna cut this somewhat straight across, hopefully. I don't think I'm doing a very good job. Doesn't really matter in some ways. I'll start over though from this end. Okay. And sometimes what I've done to make my line just more visible where I'm working is I'll put a piece of blue tape across the edge so I can kind of see where the edge of my plastic is, because it's hard to see it. Like, I'm already having trouble seeing it. It's right here somewhere. I can't even see it. I turned it upside down so I can try and see it. Right there. That's crazy that it's so hard to see. It's right there. Hopefully I'm kind of straight across. Or close enough. That just helps me see the edge so that I kind of know where to stop putting the dots down. I'm actually going to peel the plastic up from this side a little bit to kind of help it lay down a little bit, I hope. Welcome in, guys. Just thought I'd start a new Dollar Tree diamond painting. It came with this stuff, but I kind of prefer my own things. Like, I have trays here. So, but I think I'm going to start with the crazy blue sky. And I can't even get this bag open. This is annoying me. I'd love for you guys to make some comments so I can chat with you. That's kind of the reason for coming in today live instead of just doing a video. So I can visit with people. Alright, so I'm going to put a bunch into, I might even do a couple trays so I have them ready to go of the same color. Oh, that might, that's probably not too bad. Okay, I'm dumping them into trays from the letter A, which is the blue sky. Shake up the tray a little bit. I don't know if you guys have watched me do diamond paintings before, but I like to put tape at the end of my tray and it helps the extras kind of slide off. And then hopefully you come up with some neat rows. Now what I've kind of figured out from diamond paintings in the past from the Dollar Tree, there's too many on this tray, I'm pouring some on the other tray, is you can't really, the spacing of the ones on the Dollar Tree paintings, you have to do them one by one. You can't do like 3 at a time or anything like that. It just doesn't work. Okay, so I gotta get some wax on my pen. right here. I'm just using the wax that came with it. I do have some extra wax if I ever run out, and I like to do 2 kind of wax pieces to start because it kind of gets it down in there better. And then sometimes I kind of push it in a little bit and wipe off any extra that kind of it left it on the edge. So we're just going to get to work. I like to start, when I do my painting, I like to kind of do, you know, left to right, top to bottom kind of thing. So I'll try just do some across and down as we go. Maybe I'll do 2 or 3 rows down at the same time kind of thing. And I always have to get it just in the right position so it doesn't glare in the light. And where did it go? I could have swore I grabbed one, right? Did I not get enough wax? I'm getting a little more wax. Maybe I took too much off. Okay, we're going to try again. There, I got one. And we're just going to get to work on it. I'll try and watch if anybody makes comments so I can read it. And I'm not going to get this all done today. That's too much to do in one day. And I don't know if I'll do them live later or just do another video here and there. We'll see what I feel like doing. I've got an extra one on there. You know, I was going to update people on my last live. I showed some stuff from a friend of mine who's helping to clear out an estate, and I'm going to help her list some stuff. Just, she can't do it all, you know, but one of the things that I showed in the last video, here, I'm going to pull it over. I still have it laying over here, is this letter opener. It's carved walrus ivory. There's an artist name on here, Leo Canuck. He's from Kings Island, Alaska. I did some research and found him. And then I found an auction house that had sold a piece of his art. And I sent them some photos, and they actually got back to me and said it's probably worth about $300 to $600. So don't break that. I'm telling myself. So I listed it on Marketplace today. Now it's ivory, but it's not elephant ivory. So I think it's legal to sell. She told me I should try and sell it on Marketplace. Excuse me. I've thought about trying to sell it through her auction house, and they may be willing to do that. But she suggested maybe we try Marketplace. So I'm trying that first. We'll see if I get any bites. I actually just listed it earlier today. But I'm not going to give it away. I mean, if it's worth that much money. There's a little bit of a on the edge there. I mean, that's a crazy good price for one item if we could get something like that for it. And then the money would go to my friend, of course, whose items it is. I'm just helping her. See, when you get too much around the edges on there, on the tip, it makes it so it picks up extra pieces. I don't know, these are pretty close together. I might try the 3-end and see how it kind of does, because they are closer together than some of the Dollar Tree ones I've done in the past. And they're kind of like all lined up, which I noticed that's the problem with Dollar Tree a little bit, is they're not usually like lined up in symmetrical rows. I'm going to try the 3s if I can get a good piece of wax on my pen on the 3 end. No, it doesn't want to get it all in my pen. Okay, let's try some 3s. Let's see if the spacing looks right when it lays them down, you know. I don't think it looks bad. I think we'll keep trying to do that a little bit. Get some 3s. This would definitely make it go faster. Yeah. Maybe they got like a different manufacturer that did the Dollar Tree, because like I said earlier on, it used to be cardboard. No, I didn't get those in there very straight. I'm going to pull those back off. Shake it up a little bit more again, get some good rows. I think I hear my son leaving. I don't know if you guys can hear the door. My son's headed to work, I think. He's working some second shifts. Can't sit here and chat all the time because I need to concentrate on what I'm doing, but I keep glancing at the chat to see if you guys are making comments, and then I will talk with you a little bit if anybody makes comments. Now there are, in my kit that I have that came with this pen, I have some bigger tips even, like that do like 8 or whatever at a time. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't feel as controlled when I try and do that many at a time. You can try and straighten those out a little bit after we kind of get them all done. We'll kind of push them all, straighten out the rows. But that's not what came with the Dollar Tree kit. I can't do large amounts with the Dollar Tree stuff. I bought this pen separately off of Amazon at some point. It's not on there good. And that one had a little gummy. Shake it up a little bit again. I think it's working pretty good to use the 3-pin though. The 3-piece. No, I just am going to even them up by doing them this way. And then I can go back down this way into my rows. Sometimes it's easier to adjust them a little bit by ones. There we go. Welcome in. If there's new people coming in, feel free to say hi in the chat. We're working on this Dollar Tree painting, diamond painting. I gotta stop saying Diamond Dot because that's a name brand. I think I just gotta say diamond painting. You can just slide it down the tray to catch 3 of them at a time. That's what I do. It seems to kind of work. Well, see, look, I got 4 rows done already. You can kind of feel if they're pushed up a little bit, and you can, sometimes they don't get pushed down quite right, and you can kind of push them down a little bit. But we'll adjust them as we need to. These ones are like out of the rows, got slid down a little bit too far. Alright, I'm just going to put some of these on there. I don't like to shake them over my painting, so if I drop any, they don't go on the painting. That would be bad. Because then they're stuck in places that they shouldn't be. If you can see where I'm working, I have to pull it down to the, so it doesn't glare so bad for me. Probably doesn't help that I have glasses too, so it's glaring with my glasses. Shake it a little bit more again. Oh, see, that's what happens. You get them and you drop them on there where they don't belong. Fortunately, it kind of landed end up and I could grab it quick. Alright. Gonna keep working here just a little bit longer. That one didn't get on there straight. But now I got it. Okay, I'm gonna fill in these few down here as singles. Alright, keep working. I only got two. There's a two spot right there. That worked. Welcome in. I'm working on a Dollar Tree diamond painting. Started a new one. It's different than the ones I've done before, which were on cardboard before. This one is actually on a little bit of a canvas piece. And I also have liked that the spacing on these, this new one, is that such a way that I can use the 3 end on my pen. That's kind of nice. But the other Dollar Tree ones that I've done before, you have to do them one at a time. It just doesn't, the spacing is too far apart and you can't do the multiple end of the pen. So I gotta shake it up a little bit again. Maybe I'll put a few more on there. I've been using this tray as just a kind of filler. It's easier to not pour too many out of the bottle that way. Alright, well, there's some to work with. I will look at the chat periodically, but I kind of need to focus on what I'm doing too. Trying to find some that I have. I guess I gotta shake it up some more. There's a bunch of them turned upside down still. I didn't really shake them down too well. Oops. I'm dumping them into my hand. I mean, this is going relatively quickly, like, because I can do 3 at a time. That helps. If you can't see what the painting is, it's like cowboy boots. You can kind of see it there. And it's small. It's, I don't know, I didn't measure it, like 6 by 6 or 8 by 8 or something. I didn't really measure it. And I didn't pay too good of attention of what the box said. I was just like, oh, there's a couple more of the diamond paintings I haven't done, so I grabbed them from the dollar store. I want to make sure that's when I rip that tape off, I want to be careful not to rip those pieces off. So I don't know if I should be doing that bottom row there where the tape is. I might not do any more of those. Those of you that watch it afterwards, you can always leave comments after the live too. Say hi. I'd love to know who watches the videos. I'm debating whether to do more lives or to just do pre-recorded videos. I myself kind of prefer pre-recorded, I think. I don't know. I'm still debating. So that's why I've been trying several lives. So I might just do a little bit longer here, and then I might call it a video. And then I don't know if I'm going to do any more lives. I haven't decided yet. If people don't chat with you, what's the point of it, right? Then you're just really recording a video. Like, what's the difference? Like, I can tell some people are watching, but if they're not chatting, there's really no point in doing a live, in my opinion. All right, I'm going to do some of these singles. think I'm going to finish up the blues here. I think that'll be it for today. Okay, we'll be done with this blue area. And just a little bit here. Okay, I'm going to maybe straighten these up just a little bit, and then I'm going to call it a day. And one of the things we can do this piece right here can screw on my pen, but it's basically a straightener. It doesn't hold any gems, but you can kind of push your gems. I'm kind of pushing them down a little bit as I'm going to kind of make sure they're all even. That's kind of my goal. Straighten that corner one up. Straighten this edge up. And when I get this filled in, like I can push them up and stuff. And then if you want to straighten them up, if you need to straighten any of them up, you can just kind of push them around a little bit. They will move a little bit. And then I check it over, stick my finger in there, check it over, make sure there's none sticking up, because sometimes they'll lay on top of another one on the edge or something. Excuse me. Okay, I think we're going to call that a video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.